in America or North America or in the West? How many of you, I want you to raise hand, how many of you hear this statement, Islam is the fastest growing religion in the West? How many of you heard that? Let me ask you another question. How many of you think Islam is the fastest growing religion in the West because of conversion, because Islam is accepting Islam? How many of you think that? You're absolutely right. Islam is the fastest growing religion in the West, not because non-Muslims are coming to Islam. No, because we have children. We have children. Especially Somali communities in the West. Somali communities, we have children like rabbits, alhamdulillah. Every Somali family have to have minimum 8 kids. Otherwise, he will lose his citizenship. Every Somali have to have minimum 8 kids. We have children, mashallah, tabarak, like there's no tomorrow. So we are growing in number. We're growing so fast. But do you know on the other side that nobody tells you as a society? How many of you think Muslims are leaving Islam in the West? There was studies that was done in 2014 and 2017. They did, in comparison, it was done in North America and in Europe. In comparison, they did how in Christianity and Islam, which one is growing the fastest and which one is attracting majority. So they realized Christianity, they lose 23% per year. They lose 23% per year. They gain 6%. So they came to Islam. What about Islam? They say Islam is growing 23%. Allahu Akbar. But we're also losing 23%. So we offset. This was 2014. So 23% of Muslim youth are leaving Islam. 23%. Yes, we're having 23% coming to Islam, via birth. But we're losing 23%. And out of, if you turn that into 100%, 55 of those 23% Muslims who left Islam, they don't accept any religion. 21% become Christians. 22 of them, they become believing in there's a higher being, but there is no organized religion should be followed. So as a society, we are losing. But in the West, we talk about, and I always said, if a one Muslim child is killed due to drugs and gang violence, the whole community come out. And we pray janazah, and we concern, we show our regret, and we come. But we don't come out when 23% of our youth leaving Islam. And the source code of that is, we really do not educate the society as a whole. You would have mothers who will be dropping off their children to the masjid. They will come and drive their kids to the Quran school, but she wears no hijab. She wears no hijab. And she wants her child to go to the Quran class, come back hafid, mashallah. We have fathers who will drop their children off knowing the iqamah is just call, but he will not walk into the masjid. I have seen fathers outside of the masjid waiting for their children, trying to pick them up. But the child is praying salah, and the father is outside waiting for his son to finish salah. How come you can come around and say, knowing that situation, yet I want a healthy society? It's not going to happen. So as a community, we need to work together. مثل المؤمنين في تواد وتراحم يعني كمثل الجسد. We are on one body. And we have to work like that. لذلك النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم, one of the first things that he eliminated, he said there's no differences.